صباح الخير. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. شرفنا. اسمي يعقيدي the free. كيف الحال؟ أنا بخير شكرا جزيلا. Hey everybody, this is Yankee the Free playing in the Hell Hades 2025 free-to-play challenge. It's day 52, I think. On day 52, I got a nice chicken out of that blue egg. Later today, I'll get an epic skill tome. Speaking a little Arabic today and just making as pleasant and sweet greetings as possible in one of the most ancient and mathematical languages that I'm aware of, and it's modern standard Arabic. So I've learned about a person and I forgot about them for about 30 years, which is coincidental to the amount of time that they forgot about a home and they considered the entire planet their home. The name was Ibn Battuta. And Ibn Battuta came from Morocco in 1325 until 1354. Ibn traveled over 75,000 miles or 120,000 kilometers, mostly by camel and across deserts and through nomadic territories and war zones. And he went all the way from Morocco and East Africa over to China and ended up in India. So after all of Ibn Battuta's travelings, I want to make sure I say this right because it's beautiful. And you got to imagine this man, this is before anything fire was a light source for you. Okay. Traveling leaves you speechless. Then it turns you into a storyteller. That's Ibn Battuta. The man traveled in 1300, the 13th century, 14th century. He traveled 75,000 miles, 120,000 kilometers. Surely he spoke more than just Moroccan Arabic by the end of that. So let's take a look at the leaderboard and see where Yankee the Free has 9,420 points. Very happy about that. Again, I'm 381 points behind Bront Cat Herder. It's kind of, that seems to be our distance. The balance is maintaining that, but Rob the Nice Guy too. I think he's already on floor 60 of Hard Doom Tower on this rotation. Not catching that guy. Boy, I'm happy about something that I did yesterday. I have a few number one positions on the overall leaderboard in the non-content creator spot here. So once this logs over, there we go. Sometimes there's a delay. I don't know if it's my end or not, but as you see here, Yaki the Free, number one with 58 spray paint paintball spots marked on his Great Hall. Probably not going to be number one forever. However, to be in the top 10 is good points by the end of the month, which is coming in 6 days. In Faction Wars, I picked up 6 more stars. So it got me a legendary skill tome. I'm pretty much stuck there until I start making 3 and 4 star champions to 5 star. Not too concerned right now. And you'll see Rob the Nice Guy there. He's got a 39-star lead with 545 stars. And I think he's on day 53. I started one day late. So I'm almost ready to make a 12th 6 star to try to stay fifth overall for champions. Okay? But if we come down to, let's see, where is it here? It's coming up. So again, in Dragon, I'm still third overall at Hard 7, but I'm sure other people will push. However, I'm going to show you my auto until the boss manual stage 25 clear with Arbiter and a rare Apothecary, and of course a rare who's actually a legendary Cold Heart, but Fire Knight, stage 25. It takes that much time because I do it on manual for the boss, but it still works. And I tried the hard, and I got the boss down to a little under half health, but not a chance. I ain't going to touch that guy. Now, if we take a look at Spirit Keep, Yakety the Free decided to try with a Cold Heart and a 6th overall. I did one run, and as you see, I have Kale too. I could probably take Kale out and try Daithi, but wrong affinity doesn't matter to me, man. I am going to probably stay in the top 10 for this one. And then Iron Twins, I did a stage 10 on the Spirit and the Void, I think. So that's not bad. But take a look here at Shogun's Grove. Yakety the Free, just above Gorayan Dares. Ya smart up yourself, man. Me told you so. Me soon come past you now. Him ain't never have none until I show him the truest knowledge of me. No. Anyways, aside from the silly patois, I'm just bragging to the Gorayan Dares. I don't know how to say his name. However, that's the lineup I use. And I don't have any experience with Phantom Shogun's Grove really until the free-to-play challenge, but I have a 5-star Blessing Cold Heart. She became my enfeeble tank. It obviously was effective with 2 rares. Number 1 overall. I'm sure some people will come and they'll push soon, and that'll be the end of that for me. And that's about it for where I will progress. I'm not really going to try to push any farther in those places. So I want to look into the hero's path. And I think you can see it right there. I have 3,400 essentially points currently. And I'm really hungry to get 10,000 if it's possible. I don't know if it is. I want that legendary skill tome because my Arbiter's got max skills. I got a Lego book today from Clan Boss, so any other Lego books now can either be saved or I can finish my Wukong. But I don't know if I'm going to pick up another, 64 or 6,600 points today. I might just pick out these 20 Immortal Soul Essence because I don't have a blessing on Wukong or Arbiter. But if you're looking, I grabbed all the energy, I grabbed all the gems, I grabbed the important epic skill book here. And the reason that I'm telling you that that epic skill book is important, if we take a look into the skills as I was saying, again, Arbiter, she's maxed. The only thing I need left for her is a blessing. She probably needs a relic. Oh no, she's got one. Oh yeah, I gave her the relic that boosts turn meter effects. Made sense to me. She needs a ring, and she definitely needs more accuracy for clan boss. And again, with the luck of some of the booking I've been doing, look at this on Daithi. I'm going to max his skills. However, to do it in the order, it was these 2 first with the cooldown on his grants an extra turn move. Beautiful. Couldn't ask for more. Then the 3rd book he got went right into the A2. I want this to be 100% chance, and then I can tune my clan boss team correctly. And that's all I'm looking for. After that, I'm going to max him out because I would love a 60% chance to strip buffs. Any A1s quite often, so to pick up 20% more damage, it's kind of worth it in my opinion for this account. Wow, the pop-ups say. So let's take a look at the food that I've prepared to get those points there on the hero's path in my champion vault. As I was saying, I'm prepping to make the next 6-star. So I have all this 4-star food, all partially leveled. So of course I'm going to bring 5 of them up to 40, and the rest are staying right where they are, and they're going to get fed. So I have one more 4-star to put some levels in, but you're looking now like I don't have anything but 1-star fodder to turn into 2 stars. But I'm going to keep this vault for food until the next champ training event, and it probably give me a Lego skill tome. That's what I'm hoping for. So to look at the last Lego I have that could use any books currently is my Wukong. And it's who I started putting books in until I decided Alice. But you're looking here like Wukong doesn't need too many, even though they're Lego books, he's already got some. So if I can pick up another 7 skill tomes, I'll have a maxed out Wukong with no masteries. I've really been ignoring this guy's masteries, but he's doing the job for me so far that I need him to. Now I want to show you in the Phantom Shogun's Grove section real quick here, the actual time of 2 minutes compared to the affinity change. That's the difference for like my Alice and stuff. Plus here, I think I only ran it one time and I got a few procs. But everybody, I have 5-star Kale, 5-star Alice, there's a 5-star Cold Heart, all those blessings. The man never got the, I forget, the Phantom Stacks or whatever they're called. So I tried 18 once. It didn't work out. My cold heart can't handle it. I don't really have any business to be up here right now, really at all. I can ascend items, but it's not worth the energy to fail. I fail quite often, I'm sure, if I tried 17 again. Without blah, 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 much more, let's just get right into the Fire Knight 25. And you'll see I did the same thing. It was full auto on 23, but 24, I obviously everybody's magic on my team pretty much. So I had the manual stage 25. So for this upload, there is a team setup and it's only A1s on the boss with Alice and Apothecary only A3 and A1 and no A2 obviously from Arbiter. But it doesn't matter really because I'm not going to auto the boss. Having all the books now, though, into my Cold Heart makes this possible. So I won't edit these videos, no matter how long this trash takes. The trash actually probably going to take 4 minutes. So if you don't want to see it, you can fast forward to the end or you can just finish right now. But I'm telling you, this series I'm uploading for is to show the entire process for newer players. And I'm certain there's going to be many people with a very similar roster to this that can see exactly what it can do for you and the order that my heroes are taking their turns. And on the trash, it absolutely does not matter that Coldheart keeps sleeping. I don't care. As long as everybody has all their cooldowns fully reset for the boss's first turn. That's all that needs to happen here. So on a side note, Ibn Battuta is a traveler. And in Arabic, the word musafir, that's how you would say traveler. So when you hear somebody saying they're going on like a safari, it's kind of like a derivative of the root word of traveler to mean like traveling to animals or traveling to visit animals. The safari, musafir. And that's what I really enjoy about the depths of linguistics and the origin of words. Because in India, in a language like Gujarati or Hindi, like Musafri is a peanut, but Musafri is a traveler. So Musafir in Arabic obviously brought the influence of that word through travels by people like Ibn Battuta into the cultures of India and Tibet and China, Mongolia. It's a wonderful thing to know that there was a person that considered everybody interesting enough that he considered the earth his home and traveled across it as far as you possibly really could safely at the time that they did it. Like 1330 AD, the Mongols were, I think, just about to collapse out of China at that period. So there was a bunch of, turmoil about to occur. And this man, you know, oh, I'm gonna travel by camel and walk from, Morocco to China. Like, man, that takes a lot of intestinal fortitude to stay true to your goal. And I really appreciate that. And the reason I'm emphasizing that during the trash, because there's nothing else going on really, is it took me 9 minutes to do this fight, yes, but my goal was just to see if I could do stage 25. And you start questioning that about halfway through the trash, you're like, well, maybe I can just leave it on auto and go for a faster position on. Yeah, I don't care about the time it takes on the leaderboard currently. Until I know that it is 100%, I won't try it on auto. It's 20 energy. And I got 6 days to kind of tweak this. But yeah, there's not a chance I can do the hard mode. And if you're able to do the final stages in every dungeon on a free to play account within it's day 52, again, it's very hard to argue against expedited process of getting players into the end of mid game that Raid has allowed to happen. Yes, somebody like me who plays alt tab at work all day, 7 days a week, I work 12-hour shifts. This game is on a lot of that time. It makes it quicker. But within 3 months, if you're really wanting to deep dive into this game, it's more possible than ever for you to get to what you're seeing me do right here. That you watch the people on the free to play series and you'll see the difference of the heroes that they've pulled, but they all have around the same progression distance. And that's not an error or a complete, only these people have skill. It's that raid has been set up in such a way that you have the knowledge to use the roster that's provided. So fairly soon, these Vrasks, this is another neat thing about Cold Heart. See this heal reduction debuff on this Vrask. So both of them are going to try to heal the one that has the lowest HP. So there will be no healing. Now that they both have a heal reduction, it's GG. So I've got to manual this last little bit just to make sure. I don't want any cooldowns, anybody really dead for when the boss comes up. You saw there, Cold Heart she's not going to be doing too well if she shows up with 30% HP on the boss. But there's another thing about this fight. It's the boss's spirit affinity. So my Apoth, Alice, and Tagore, it's really hard for the boss to kill them. But he did on, I think, the second last turn that he takes because, the max HP gets damaged. So instead of having emergency heal on some of your heroes, you could probably set up what do you call it? Now, pardon me, I'm trying to get my thoughts together because I got to get Apoth's A2 on Coldheart here. So I'm not going to boost anybody's meter because you see I'm faster than the boss by a lot. So everyone's going to get at least one turn in. Okay. What I will do is heal Coldheart because I think she can survive the first hit from the boss here because the shield's going to come down and it should be a heal reduction. It didn't get on there. That's okay. So now I'm going to meter boost. Then I'm going to shield to make sure Coldheart doesn't die. Okay. Then you turn meter with Apoth, Eagle Eye Mastery. See that? A little meter decrease for the Alice there. I could have used Arbiter's thing, but I want to use Heartseeker. Boom. Good enough for me, right? So the boss is obviously going to live longer since I don't have a decreased defense or any poisons going on. And Coldheart definitely needs another turn so she can get the heal reduction on. And as you see how I've set it up, and she's sitting on 360 accuracy, I think it is. Coldheart should never miss one of those moves. And you'll see here, I'm purposely continuing the meter boosting of Arbiter, even though Coldheart's going to drop below 50% here. Actually, everybody did. So, Tagore will eventually heal everybody back up. Okay, that's what's important to me is to get this first shield down and then the second shield, then really worry about healing. As you saw, I'm able to survive those single hits as long as the shield comes down by the boss, right? So you'll notice that there's a heal reduction debuff on. I don't need to reapply it. What I need to do is add a poison debuff from Coldheart. And she landed a Phantom Touch there. So it's kind of neat. It helps a bit. Again, here's the heal and the speed. Then I'm going to meter boost everybody. Then Alice, please do something big. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll take that. So I think Arbiter dies no matter what I do. It doesn't make sense to me to meter boost anybody because Tagore's got full meter. No one else that is going to matter is going to have it. So Tagore, I saved his wee bit of a shield. Boom. Heartseeker. So now Apoth can heal. Arbiter should be good. Meter boost everybody now. So I could at one point sub out probably Arbiter and bring in Morag because Morag's got ally attack and a double hitting A1 and she brings a strength in. But I like to have the Arbiter for the double meter boost, AOE res, and the increase attack. So again, it looks bad, right? My big 5 hitting A1 Coldheart is sitting face down in the muck here, but I have enough triple and double hitter people, and this is why Arbiter, for this exact reason, to pick her up, heal her up, and meter boost everybody. So by the time she's ready to take her turn again, the shield's already wide open, and she should be applying her decrease decrease heal if I really want it. However, let's put another poison on if we can, because those poison ticks are going to help, obviously, right? When that shield goes up. Now, I think Coldheart dies again here, if I remember. It looks like she's going to die. Even if she's at full HP, she dies. So it's better to heal up the Arbiter, because Arbiter will just pick her up again, right? Oh, if she didn't die, she would have had her Heartseeker available. So here's the other thing, right? What do? I think I make sure everybody stays alive that I can, because Coldheart's dead. She lived. This should be pretty good now. In this fight, obviously, it can be done a lot faster if you're not yappering on like I am currently. It shouldn't be taking 10 minutes if you're going to farm the stage. I'm not farming the stage. I'm just showing you what is absolutely possible in this game. On day 51, I did this. If I left this to auto, I think it's a fail. I really do. So you're noticing, like, I have War Master on Arbiter and Giant Slayer on Apoth. I could use them for sure to, take some more damage off the boss, but I'd rather meter boost everybody as much as I can and try to get Cold Heart a second Heart Seeker. I know it sounds crazy, right? But if you just keep meter boosting and everybody's got increased speed, I can actually get 4 turns while the boss's shield is open. It's possible. I doubt it's going to happen, but it's possible. And here's the other thing about it. That's why I kept my apothecary. Like, yes, he's a triple hitting A1. And thank goodness for Relentless. There you go, Alice. You go, girl. That's 9 hits for Alice instead of just 3. It's wonderful news. So Tagore, 21,000 damage there, practiced his War Master. Well, Arbiter proc a War Master. There's one there. Can Coldheart proc there? Good enough. I forgot. Giant Slayer for Apoth. He got one in. So that should be GG here. And you can definitely kill the boss through his shield if you're hitting hard enough, obviously, right? He's only got so much HP. So that's why see what Tagore did there? He put the shield on everybody. What a waste. It's an absolute waste. But should be okay. There you go, Coldheart. Finish him off with a 269 hit. Oh, do you guys think it's got speed on here? Attack percentage or speed or defense? What's it got? Flat attack. I'm keeping those. Let's rework those. So I don't normally play Fire Knight for any reason at all on the main account until I realized how good, some of those sets are for solo content or just damage dealing. Do I have a thing to rework? I do. Can we get speed? 5-star speed on the legendary boots. I should have maybe rolled them first. I don't care. Come on, speed. HP. You know, that's it's not good. There's no speed, there's no nothing on there. I don't know. I have a Magnar, but my Magnar I think is in full lethal set. Let me take a quick look here. Yeah, lethal and cruel, so I don't need it. Anywho, let's see if there's something in the arena that I can beat up for you guys. Oh, I don't even have any coins left. Be 8 minutes. Yep, I'll beat up this Diabolist a little later. Thank you, Euphoria. This was Yakety the Free, showing you that it's possible to manual your way to the boss at the end and clear Fire Knight Stage 25 on a free-to-play account. Less than 60 days. Take care, everybody.